Look, we've got no food in the house. Yeah, I'm just going to order a pizza. Is that all right? What do you want? Pineapple? On a pizza? Have you lost your mind? Anyway, I'm going to ring him now.
Hello, Slice Baby, Joe speaking.
Oh, hello. I just wanted to order a pizza. Are you all right?
No, I'm not as it happens. My front of house has phoned in sick, so I'm having to answer the phone, take orders, and make the pizzas. I mean, do I look like Mr. Tickle?
I'm sorry to hear that. I feel kind of bad phoning with another order.
Don't worry. I've got to make enough dough to keep this place open. Pardon the pun.
Well, actually, as it happens, I work in technology and I work with businesses to help them implement automation and AI to make them more efficient. I mean, just an idea. Why don't we replace your front of house with a Copilot agent?
Sounds a bit fancy, that, and expensive. We're just a little pizza shop.
No, Copilot is for everyone. I tell you what, I'll stop by the pizza shop tomorrow and we'll build you a Copilot agent.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
Welcome to today's video. Our favourite pizza place, Slice Baby, is having a few staffing issues. So in this video, what we're going to do is build Slice Baby a Copilot agent to help customers order pizzas. Once they order the pizza, the order will be emailed directly to the chef. Looking forward to this one. Let's go. Hiya, how you doing? That pizza last night, by the way, was fantastic.
Pineapple on a pizza.
Okay, I get it. Anyway, first of all, I'm going to show you how to build a Copilot agent using something called Copilot Studio, okay? This is the easy bit. Then we'll get stuck into the rest, okay? Let's jump over to my screen right now. So I'm logged into my Microsoft 365 with just my standard user account, okay? It's got a Copilot license attached to it. What I'm going to do is open another web page, and I'm going to browse to this page here. It's copilotstudio.microsoft.com. And this is Copilot Studio. So this is the platform where you can build Copilot agents for your business. Now, in the middle of the page, you can see it says Explore Agents, and there's some pre-built agents here that Microsoft have added to help you get started. For example, there's an IT help desk. Also, at the top here, you can start creating an agent by describing it. Towards the left-hand side, we've got a list of all our agents that we have already. So I've got a Harry HR and I've got a test agent. I can click on Create, or from here, I can click on New Agent, which I'll do now. Now, there are a couple of ways that we can start building our agent. The first way is we can build our Copilot agent by talking to Copilot. So here, look, Copilot is saying, I'm here to help you build an agent. Describe what you want to do. Towards the top right-hand corner, I can skip past this if I want and just go straight to the configuration screen, which I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to talk to Copilot. So I'm going to type here what type of agent we're wanting to build. So how about this? We own a pizza shop called Slice Baby. We want to build a Copilot agent to handle new customer orders. Customers choose the type of pizza they want, including the base, cheese, and toppings. The order is then emailed to our chef. That seems like a good start. Let's put that in there. Now you can see down the right-hand side, Copilot is kind of summarizing what we want, okay? And that's a decent summary. Now Copilot is saying, great, let's determine a name for your agent. Copilot is suggesting pizza order assistant. I think that's decent, so I will just type in here, yes. Okay, now we're on to refining more instructions for the pizza order assistant. I will just confirm this as well because I'm happy with that. So now Copilot is asking if there's any publicly available websites that it can use as data sources. Now we're going to touch on these later in the video. So for now, I'm just going to say no to that one. Okay, it's all set up. So at this point, I'm just going to show you this screen here. Skip to configure. And you can see this is just kind of a manual way of configuring our agent. But what we did is we spoke to Copilot, and Copilot has filled in all these, the description and the instructions for us. I can also add an icon if I want, so maybe a picture of a pizza might have been good. Now we're going to go through some of these in the rest of this video, but for now, I'm going to create our Copilot agent. And there we are. So this is our Copilot agent. Along the top, you can see the name of it. We've got all these tabs, and I'm going to show you some of these in today's video. And we've got this section down here. Towards the right-hand side, we've got an ability to test our agent. So our agent has already said, look, I'm a pizza order assistant, kind of how can I help you? And we can just test our agent throughout this video. So what do we do next?
I mean, this is all very well, but what does this AI thing know about my business? You know, people sometimes call and they want to know what time we open, what time we close, do we deliver, those kind of things. Copilot doesn't know anything.
That's easy. Look, in Copilot Studio, this is called knowledge. What we have to do is we have to feed Copilot Studio with knowledge. We can do that using public websites, SharePoint sites, or even just uploading documents. Let me show you how to do that right now. Okay, so we're now going to look at knowledge, which is actually on this tab here, okay? But before I do, let's just start speaking to this Copilot agent here, okay? So I can maybe ask it something like this. Can I order a pizza? Okay, Copilot has come back to me and said, yes, you can. What kind of pizza base do you want? Let me ask it another question. Do you deliver? I've spelled deliver wrong. But again, Copilot is intelligent enough to know that I meant deliver. Now, the answers that this Copilot agent had given me are all generic. As the chef has just pointed out, how does this Copilot agent know anything about my business? Okay, let's just look at these answers again. The last sentence in each of these is this here. AI generated content may be incorrect. Okay, that's just gone to topics. That's what it's saying to us. Now, if we go here to knowledge, you can see that it's blank and I can add knowledge. But there's a section here, look. Allow the AI to use its own general knowledge, and that is enabled. So basically, we're letting this Copilot Studio agent use its own knowledge. That might be okay for some agents, but in our case, it's not, okay? Now, if I switch this off, click on continue, okay, that's now disabled. Let me refresh this test bay here, okay? So it's a fresh prompt. Let me ask it the same question again. Can I order a pizza? Okay, it's kind of looped back round. Do you deliver? As you can see, now we've switched off the AI using its own general knowledge. This Copilot agent is a little bit silly. It doesn't know anything. And that's okay in our example because that takes us nicely now onto the knowledge bit. So I can add knowledge. And as you can see here, I can point it at a public website. So pretend my pizza shop has got a website and it's got lots of different information on that website about deliveries, the types of pizza we do, our address, our telephone number, lots of information. What I can do is simply put the public link of the website. And then when this Copilot agent is answering queries, it will look at that website as a data source. We can also do it with SharePoint. So if we've got a SharePoint document library with lots of different documents in there, we can point our Copilot agent at that SharePoint site and the answers will come from that knowledge. We can also use a Dataverse and we can also upload files. Now I've prepared a little file just for this video. So let me open that Word document now. Again, guess who wrote this? I didn't write it. Copilot wrote it for me. I just went to Copilot chat and said, I've got a pizza shop called Slice Slice Baby. Can you write me a bit of information about it? So here's some information. It's very basic. It's just one page. But it's got our address, our opening hours, a bit about us, details on collection, deliveries, and payment. Okay, so I'm going to use this as the knowledge. So go back here and click on Browse. Go to my desktop, and you can see I've got that Word document here. Okay, Slice Baby, knowledge. I'm just going to change this, okay, and put a proper description in here. Okay, this document details a little bit about our pizza shop and details about collection, delivery, and payments. Let's add that as our knowledge. Okay, I can see this is added here, but if I just go to the knowledge tab, you can see the status of that is still in progress. So what I'm going to do is just pause this video and I'll come back when that's fully ingested into Copilot Studio. Okay, you can now see that this is ready. It took a few minutes to do. I'll go back to the overview tab. Now let's ask our Copilot agent a question that I know is in this document. So we talk about deliveries, we talk about Slice Baby's address. So let's ask it those questions. Do you deliver? There we go. We offer a delivery service for our pizzas to all homes within a 5-mile radius. Okay, you can see the reference is Slice Baby docx. So it's taking that from there. Let's ask it another question. What is your address? And again, it's come back 123 Pizza Lane. How uncanny, a pizza shop is on Pizza Lane.
Okay, I understand knowledge, but I can't help thinking it still looks a bit AI-y. It's like that greeting. It sounds like a robot. I like my staff to speak to my customers in a much more friendly way. Can we change any of that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Look, the greetings, the saying hello, things like that. These are all what you call topics in Copilot Studio. And those are built-in topics. Really easy to change. Let me show you how to do that now. Okay, as the chef has pointed out, this is the kind of greeting. Hello, I'm pizza order assistant, a virtual assistant. This has all come from something called topics, which takes us nicely along the top tab here to topics. And I will click on that now. So we've got all, where we list all the topics. Come out of there. We've got all, where we can list all the topics. We've got custom, and we've got the system ones. So you can see here at the top, there's something called conversation start. So what I can do is click on there. And that takes us to this page here. Now, you're going to see a lot of this throughout the video. This is like a flow chart, and this is sometimes how we build the Copilot agents. You kind of build next actions in the form of a flow chart, and we'll talk about it later in the video. But for this here, you can see exactly where this is coming from. This is called the conversation start. If I click on here, you can see, hello, I'm, and then it's saying what the bot name is. So it's Pizza Order Assistant, a virtual assistant, just so you're aware. And that's the greeting, okay? Now, we can obviously change this, which I'll do now. So I'll just get rid of some of this, like that, and I'll put something else in here. Okay, I've just changed it this. I am here to help you order one of our delicious pizzas. Does what it says on the tin. And then what I can do is save that. And I can refresh this agent in our test bay. And you can see our new conversation start is there. So if I just go back to topics, and this time just click on all, you can see a list of topics here. So we've got a range of different topics, okay, for different things. We can look here, look at the bottom, thank you. If I just click into here, you can see that if anybody says anything like this, so Copilot is looking for these phrases. Thanks, thank you so much. Copilot will respond with this, you're welcome, okay? That makes perfect sense. And we're going to talk more about topics as we build out our Copilot agent. But what generally happens is when we speak to this Copilot agent, Copilot is looking for topics for things that we're asking it, okay? Now, if it can't find a topic in here, it will go here to conversation boosting. It says here, look, unknown topic. We click in here. So what happens if it can't find what we're talking about? Well, it uses data sources. What is our data source? You've got it. It's our knowledge, okay? And at the minute, our knowledge is obviously our Word document.
So we've uploaded a Word document for knowledge, and we've changed the AI thing so the greeting's a bit better. That's all very well and good. But ordering pizzas, believe it or not, it's a bit more nuanced than that. If we're just uploading menus into knowledge and then let our people order from that, it's going to be carnage.
Yeah, look, I understand that completely. Look, when we're building a Copilot agent, we build it like designing a conversation between a couple of people, okay? We use topics. We've already looked at system topics, but what we now need to do is build a new topic from the ground up called pizza ordering, something like that. So to start with, what's the first question that you ask a customer when they call up for a pizza?
Well, the first question is this pizza for collection or delivery? If it's for collection, I need to know what time they're collecting it. If it's for delivery, I need to know a delivery address.
Okay, let's build that topic right now. Okay, what we're going to do now is build out our first topic from scratch, okay, for our pizza ordering service. Before I do that, I'm just going to make a quick shout out to this setting here, orchestration. Use Gen AI to determine how best to respond to users and events. This is disabled. Now, I'm going to leave it as disabled for this. So what this is basically it's making Copilot more intelligent. It's a feature that has just gone into general release, and I think it's going to be a great improvement when we're building our Copilot agents. The reason I'm leaving it out of this is I want to just kind of teach you the basics first. I think there's going to be a future video all about this, but I think it's a bit like learning to drive sometimes. When I learned to drive, I learned in a car when I had to change gears and everything like that. And today, I know my son is learning to drive, and he's learning in a automatic car, so we don't have to learn how to change gears. But that knowledge, I think, is essential. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is give you the basic knowledge, and in a couple of weeks, we'll come back and we'll talk about this then, okay? So without further ado, let's go into topics. And I'm going to add a topic, and I'm going to add it from blank. But again, you can create it with a description to Copilot, but I'm going to do it manually. Okay, then we've talked about phrases already. Okay, so I add my phrases into here. So something like this. Pizza order might be a phrase. Another one, that. And I'll just add lots into here now. Okay, that's enough for me, I think. You know, we can go on and on, but I think for now, we get the idea. If anyone is using these types of phrases, Copilot will direct its response through this topic, okay? I'm just going to change the name of this. That's our pizza order topic. Now, the first question that the chef wants an answer to is this order for collection or delivery? So what we'll do is click on here. And then I'm going to ask a question because that's what we're doing, okay? So let me ask this question here. Okay, great. We make delicious pizzas. Can I ask, is this order for collection or delivery? And this is a multiple choice option. And then I can put the options in here. So I will do that now. Firstly, collection, new option, delivery. Now at the bottom it says here, save user response as var1. So this is called a variable. Now what we can do is we can use variables in lots of different ways, but we can use it to save customer information, and then we can reuse that later in the agent. So rather than calling it var1, I'm going to click into here, and I'm just going to change the name of this so it makes sense to me. Okay, collection or delivery. Let me just save that. Okay, let's refresh our test agent over here, and let me ask if I can order a pizza. Again, this isn't the exact phrase to what I've put in here, okay? But let's see if Copilot is intelligent enough to know. Of course it is. Great, we make delicious pizzas. Can I ask, is this order for collection or delivery? And you can see that my two options are here. So the user now has two choices. We can type collection or delivery in here, or I can just pull on there and type in collection. Now, this is obviously not replying. It's died because there's nothing else here. So we're in a good spot, but what I need to do now is build this out, okay? So the next thing we're going to add is something called a condition. So it depends what they answer, okay? If they answer collection, they're going to get a different response to if they answer delivery. So let me show you now. I'll add a condition. The variable is this one here. So we're talking about that one, collection or delivery. If that is equal to collection, what's going to happen next? Well, we're going to ask it another question. Great. So you're collecting your order. What time do you want to collect your tasty pizza? Now, okay, this isn't a multiple choice question, is it? What we want to do is click on here and change it. And we're going to choose something called an entity. Okay, what is an entity? So we're asking the person this question here. What time do you want to collect your tasty pizza? The person could reply something like, I will collect my pizza at 1900 hours tomorrow. Or they might reply 12 o'clock, 24th of the 1st, 2025. There's lots of different answers that they could give when it comes to time. So what entities, sorry, are in Copilot Studio is Copilot will look and it will suck out the information it needs. So if the user answers in a long-winded way, Copilot is intelligent enough to just suck out the date and time. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So again, I'm going to change this var here to collect time, just so it all makes sense to me. Okay, save that. Okay, so this is building out nicely. Of course, they might answer delivery. So let's add another condition. The variable collection or delivery is equal to delivery. What we're going to ask them again? Well, it's going to be another question. Okay. Okay, great. We will deliver your tasty pizza in our pizza wagon. Can you confirm your address, please? So again, this isn't multiple choice. So is there an entity we can use? Okay, we can create our own entities, and we'll talk about that in future videos. Now, if we scroll down, you can see all the different entities that we could use. And there is one actually called street address. Now, you might want to use that, okay? And that will extract it as a string. Or, because we've talked about variables, I'm just going to choose another options here. User's entire response, okay? Just to show you what else these can do. Then we'll go to the variable again. I'm going to rename that to deliver time, okay? Just so it makes more sense to me. Okay, should we test our agent again, see how we're getting on, and see what happens? Pizza, please. Great, we make delicious pizzas. Can I ask? Well, it's for collection. Okay, I am collecting at tomorrow. Again, this isn't going anywhere, so I'm not getting a response from that, okay? But you can see this is working nicely. Let's just check the delivery one. Pizza order, please. Delivery. Great. What's your delivery address? And we can type that in, and you can see it's working. So now we've got to this bit. What do we do next? Okay, that's a good start. I like that. But the next set of questions, they're a lot harder. And I'm not sure your Copilot agent is going to be able to keep up. Firstly, we ask them what kind of pizza base they want. And then there's a choice of 3 answers. And then, what kind of cheese do they want? Again, 3 answers. Oh, and then we need to know what size pizza it's going to be. Again, 3 or 4 different answers. How's your agent going to handle all that? Oh, don't worry about it. That's easy. We use something in Copilot Agent called adaptive cards for that kind of thing. Do you want me to show you that? Let's go. Okay, so we're back in our pizza order topic. The next thing I want to do after I've answered these questions is add another question. But this time I'm going to ask this question with the help of an adaptive card. So that adds an adaptive card in there. We click on that. But then this happens. Now, this looks to me like coding. And I don't know about you, but I don't understand coding. And lots of people don't understand coding. So is this where this video falls over? Well, no, it's not. Because another great use of Copilot is to use Copilot to create coding for us. Now, this all sounds complicated, but let me just show you. So I've got to build out some code here. So if I just go back to Copilot chat, and I'm going to type this in here. Oh, there we go. Can you build me a Microsoft adaptive card for our pizza shop? The first question is to ask what type of pizza they want. The choices are classic, thin, and crispy, or stuffed crust. Second question is to ask what type of cheese they want. The options are this. And the third question is about the size of the pizza. So let me ask Copilot chat that. Oh my goodness, we've got our code for us. Copy that. Go back to our topic. Let me just delete these out of here and then paste that in. Now you can see, look at this here. We've got it. I'm just going to click on save. I think this is brilliant, by the way. I get really excited about things like this. So that is our adaptive card. So let's go again and refresh this page. Pizza, please. Collection. 8 o'clock. Okay. please customize this pizza. So I want classic, I want mozzarella, I want 11-inch, and then the user clicks on submit. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I tell you what, I'm liking the look of this. Just one concern I've got though. What happens if someone orders something by mistake? I don't want people turning up saying that I've made the wrong pizza and blaming this AI thing.
I see what you mean. I tell you what, why don't we ask them another question? We'll repeat back what they've ordered and ask them to confirm if it's right or not. In fact, that gives me a chance to show you conditions in Copilot Studio. Let's go. Okay, so let's confirm with the user that they've got this right. They've made no mistakes. So we're going to ask them a question, okay? And it's going to be multiple choice. So let's type this in here. So to confirm, you've ordered base, cheese, size. Is this correct? Now, what we do here is we loop back the variables. So we talked about variables already, okay? So I can simply click on here, insert variable into here. And what it does is it should bring all these out. So the first one is pizza base, cheese. So depending what they answer, it will confirm it back to them then, okay? Next bit is cheese. Next bit is size. There we go. Is this correct? Well, yeah, it's a multiple choice. So we've got a new option. Yes. Another option. No. Okay. Let's change this because we like to change our variable names. Confirm choice. Okay. That's fine. So they're confirming their order. Now let me show you something else with that. It might be easy to start with no. So what happens if it's no? This is a condition. And in fact, we'll start with yes. Collect time is equal to, oh no, wrong variable. Confirm choice is equal to yes. Okay. That is then going to filter to our next option. I will add another condition here. Variable. Confirm choice. What if they say no? What happens if they've made a mistake here? Okay, so click on no for that. Well, what we can do here is add a no. So if it's no, we can go to topic management and we can take them back to a different step. And it's this step here. Okay. So that is looking good. Let's see how that works in reality. Okay. Refresh my page. Pizza, please. Collection. 8 o'clock. What do you want? Classic. Mozzarella. 9-inch. So to confirm, you have ordered base, classic, cheese, mozzarella, size 9-inch. Now, this is a bit messy. We can clean this up in reality, but just to show you, is this correct? Now, if I press yes, at the moment, it's not going anywhere. But what I've done here, if it's equal to no, what happens? It takes me back here because they've said this isn't right. So it asks me again, okay? Again, this is like a flowchart in action. So that's how you can add kind of a fallback, a loop back to an earlier question in your agent.
Oh, this is exciting. Next up is my favourite bit. I ask people to confirm what toppings they want on the pizza. This is where the rubber meets the road. There's nothing that you've shown me already, though, that's going to work. Any ideas?
Oh, easy. We'll just use another adaptive card. But when we're creating the code for that, we're quite specific in what we ask Copilot to create. Let me show you. Okay, let's add another adaptive card, which is here. Click into that there, and it's going to want some codes again. So let's go back to Copilot chat, and this time we're going to type in this. Can you make me a Microsoft adaptive card for pizza toppings? Multiple choice option, and they can choose from the following toppings. Okay, so let's get Copilot to write us some code, and here it is. Okay, looks good to me. So I will copy it from here. Okay, copy that, go back here. And we're just going to and paste that in. Now you can see, look, we've got a multiple choice thing. So click on save. And that is now built out. So they then choose their toppings. Shall we have another little test? I think we should. Okay. Pizza. Collection. 8 o'clock. Okay, I'll have classic, I'll have mozzarella, and I'll have a 9-inch. Submit. So to confirm, okay, I'm going to say yes. Great. Choose your toppings. We'll have these. Again, there's nothing below this, so submitting isn't going to make a difference. So what we'll do now is one final question. Ask a question. This looks like an amazing pizza. Finally, what's your name? We need someone's name. Again, this isn't multiple choice. We'll click on here. Let's have a look down our entities. Person's name. Okay, we'll change this as well, like we have been. And we'll call this person's name. Click on save. Do you know something? I can't believe this. I can't believe how easy this has been. I've just got one concern though, okay? I can't be logging into this Copilot agent every 2 minutes, checking when people have ordered. How do I get to receive the orders? Is there an easy way? Yeah. I tell you what, in the kitchen, have you got an iPad or something like that? Great. Okay, why don't we set the Copilot agent up to email new orders to you? So you can be in the kitchen and you can just get them off your iPad.
Unbelievable.
What we want to do now is automatically send an email to the chef. Now to do this, we're going to go into the realms of automation, Power Automate. So we're going to add an action. This is going to be a new Power Automate flow. You can see I've already built this in my test environment just to show you. So I'm going to go into here though and show you from fresh. Okay, we get this page here. Look what we're going to do. So first, let's name this email to chef. That's our flow. Run a flow from Copilot. Right, we're going to add some inputs. Keep with me here. Pizza base. Next input. Cheese. Next input. Size of, let's call it size. Next input. Toppings. Next input. Name. Okay, so there's our inputs. Here, we'll click on here. And we're going to add an action. So if I just type in their email, you can see, look, Office 365 email. So I will click on there. First of all, who's this email going to be sent to? Now, if I had a chef at email address, obviously I'd put that in there. But for the purpose of this test, I'll just put my own email address in. Okay. The subject of the email, new pizza order. Okay. Now we'll put some body. Okay. New pizza order has arrived. Okay. Pizza base, cheese, size, toppings. Now, I'm going to add a bit more. So I will put that in here. And clicking on the wrong one there, this one here, the name of the person. What's the base choice? So click there, click on this one here, base. And you'll see all this come together, I promise you. Cheese. Okay, now on to respond to Copilot, add an output here. We'll call this an output. And then we will put, okay, thank you for your pizza order. And you know, I'm happy with that. Save, publish, go back to our topic here. Okay, so let's just see if this action is here. Email to chef, it's here. Now we've got to go through here. So what we've got to do here is pizza base, that one, we've got to fill these in. Cheese type. Size of pizza, toppings, bits toppings, and the name of the person. Have I passed it? Person's name. Okay, what we've got now is this error here. So you do get some errors sometimes. This is expecting a string and we've given it a table, okay? So we click into it. And we need to apply a formula, okay? And then we just give it a formula. Now, what this does, it just changes strings into tables, okay? Click on insert. Okay, I'm gonna save this now. Okay, let's test this in its entirety, okay? See if it works. I'm here to help. Pizza order, please. Collection. What time? 5:30, please. We'll have a classic. We'll have a mozzarella base, and we'll have a really big pizza. Okay. Yep, that is all correct. Yes. Oh, let's choose our toppings. How exciting. Mushrooms and seafood. That really goes together, doesn't it? Click submit. It looks like an amazing pizza. It is an amazing pizza. And Jonathan is my name. Okay. Now, actually, nothing's happened here because at the end, you see, I should have maybe put on at the end, thanks, order confirmed. So it looks a bit dead. But let's go to Outlook. And look, new pizza order for Jonathan. A new pizza order's arrived. Classic mozzarella, 13.5 inch. There we go. Obviously, we could have had something like, delivery time, collection time, address onto our email. We didn't. But I hope you get the idea. So the final thing would be to go to settings, because we want to publish this, okay? First of all, though, we go to security. And we go to authentication. At the moment, you see, this is a public agent. So if we've got authenticate with Microsoft on there, then that's not going to work. So for this one, we would have no authentication. Okay, save that. Okay, that was good to me. That's fine. And then we go to publish. Okay, that's probably the authentication, is it? Yeah, that's fine. Click on publish. And then we've got these options here for publishing. So we can publish it in Teams, demo websites for testing, custom websites. We've got lots of different options for publishing. So that is how to build a Copilot agent for Slice, baby. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. In a fun way, I've tried to show you that creating Copilot agents is for any business. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Look forward to seeing you again soon.